parade of fabulousness coming up on the stage. You know, we're going to teach. Because Michael Moore, I didn't memorize it.
No.
I was hard to say.
That's on my sheet. Diggy's intro.
Yeah, they deserve more than that. They deserve to be named. Ladies and gentlemen, Brianna Buckmaster, Kim Moore, Lisa Barrett, Elena Hudson,
We did it, everyone. We did it. Look at you all.
It's a very Canadian panel, half you, right? I mean, Elena, we're a little bit.
I'm both.
You're both.
A mix.
Well, how many talking about?
Mix now.
Are we talking about Canadians?
Yes.
We're quite we go from Vancouver to Texas to Toronto to Scotland to Los Angeles and the East Coast. You're welcome. Who's that? Is that me?
Is that?
Is that
We're not supposed to touch that. Oh, it's Brianna.
Brianna, stop touching the thing.
Oh, no, not Brianna.
I'll just go and have a nap in the back.
No, Liz, help me.
Brianna's touching
Help me.
Brianna's always touching
The knobbly bit.
No. These lights are really pretty.
Well, guys, you're just gonna have to yell.
That's what we're gonna. There we go. There we go. Cuties. Hi, y'all. Yes. How do we feel? Do we feel sleepy today? Yeah, same. How was? I was just gonna ask. How was karaoke? Yes. I heard. What is the theme? Stripes.
Stripes.
Amazing.
So was everyone wearing stripes?
Those folks were over there.
Was anyone Bill Murray?
That's a deep cut. I like that.
Okay.
Oh, what? I don't. You tell me later.
It was a movie called Stripes. But
They were not in
That's
that.
the military.
And they were the white stripes.
That's very clever.
And then Matt took his shirt off and we took a lot of photos. Oh, well, there you go. You guys all got your
Y'all
full
won. Does it count that I watched Taps on the Plane for the first time?
For the first time?
Yeah. It's the only Tom Cruise film I hadn't seen. It's a baby Tom Cruise. It's baby Tom Cruise, and I was like, I had to save it. I had to save it for this decade. You know, you spread out over a lifetime, so I did it. It was neat. Yes. Anyway, this panel is not about Tom Cruise, but we can make it about Tom Cruise. Or we can maybe answer some questions.
Let's indeed answer some questions.
Start over here? Yeah.
Start with there, Angel.
Hi, my name is Willow, and I'd like to. My question is, what would your characters prefer on a pizza?
Oh, yeah.
Sausage.
Diamonds.
I think Mary's a pepperoni. I think Donna would be a pierogi pizza now. And Boston pizza. Is that Canadian? Is Boston pizza Canadian? Yeah, Boston pizza. Really? It's called Boston pizza. That's right. That's right. God damn it. Yeah. I think like jalapenos. I don't know, it's just spicy. Have you ever had taco pizza? No, that sounds good. Oh, my husband, who's Mexican, is like, that's the fucking dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. But it's so good because it's like ground beef, like salsa, sour cream, lettuce, shredded cheese on pizza dough. It's nachos. Exactly. But on pizza dough. It's a nacho slice.
Are the souls of your enemies on your...
Yes. Does your dad like pizza like Julian's dad likes pizza?
No, we actually talked about that before, where my death was going to be the death who ate grapes. Like the total opposite of what the other death would do, because she wanted to eat life. And so that was her whole thing. But we never made it happen.
Missed opportunities.
Thank you, Willa.
Thank you.
Okay, listen. What's your name? Where you from? What you want?
My name is Jessie and I'm from Ottawa.
I like the pause for applause there. Like all my Ottawas.
So some of you may see that I have a theme going here from yesterday, but I'm a high school librarian. I'd like to know, if your character had a book on their nightstand, what book would it be and why?
It wasn't what you were thinking. No, it wasn't. I'm going to change my answer from yesterday. I think Mary would be reading comic books.
Oh, graphic novels?
Yeah, graphic novels.
Yeah. Sandman.
Yeah. Liz, can we have a new microphone for Elena? Please. You know what's so funny? The first thing that came to my mind is that Donna would have a hunting magazine. And you know who the famous hunters are? The Buckmasters. Wouldn't that be cute? Wouldn't that be a little meta? A little Easter egg? Just nod your heads, okay?
Salman Rushdie. I think Rumina's been around for so many hundred years. She'd actually want something that was interesting or kind of, went a little bit darker or deeper, as well as maybe some fan fiction for whatever it was that she would be into at the time. Maybe Flash Gordon fan fiction. This is a very deep dive. I think Abna would have the Bible. Never thy enemy. We can have it too. We can do Bible study. Dad and Abna would go to Bible study.
I feel like maybe
Conversations with God, maybe.
I can see Dad having the Tibetan Book of the Dead and having notes, just writing notes in the
That's a good one. I'll take it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Also, Women's Weekly.
Hi, my name is Rose, and this is my first convention.
Welcome.
And my question was, who would your character's favorite DC character be?
The Night Nurse and Boy Detectives. The Black Canary.
Batman. Superman. The new one. Jody doesn't have time for Superman.
Jody's a Marvel girl? I feel like
Straight,
you probably
I'm
know
confused.
who Wonder Woman is.
Right. Thank you. Thank you.
Good question.
Hi.
Hello, my name's Lily, and my question, hello. Sam, you were talking about all the different cars in the bunker yesterday. My question for you ladies is, besides Baby, what would be your dream car to keep in that bunker?
As us or as our characters?
I'm gonna say it's you guys, as your person, as you, yeah.
Car. I don't know.
Both myself and Rubina want a Porsche Carrera. And a nice kind of like lavender purple color, like the color our eyes go. What's that? Works.
You've thought about that.
I honestly no, but like I feel it.
I think I and Mary would both like a vintage Aston Martin. Donna drives D-Train, of course. I would like a vehicle that is free.
I don't think we're the same. I think Abaddon would like a Ferrari, a red one. And I would also just like a paid off car. A Bronco, preferably. Black with a detachable top. Oh, baby blue. Or like an old 1970s beach one that's been refurbished.
We got there.
Oh, Jeff would probably have like a Harley. Does that represent like a horse, the horsepower? And I'm really simple. I think I probably just want a Volvo.
Very reliable.
They're very reliable.
Not cheap these days.
No. Paid off as well.
That's a hard question. I don't, yeah, like Jody's like, am I driving? I don't fucking, that's what? Like, you see her driving around the sheriff's vehicle because she can't be bothered so it wouldn't need to go in the bunker. She doesn't care if it gets blown up. Kim has 48 solar panels on her house and drives an Ioniq 5 because it's electric. Boogie, oogie, oogie.
Hi, over there.
Hi, this is kind of a long question. I'm Eli, this is my first convention as well. But this is mostly directed at Kim Rhodes, but
That's me.
what is your relationship with, what was your relationship with Catherine Newton and Catherine Bramdean, like the actresses Jody's adopted daughters, like on the set? Because I know a lot of casting crew form stronger bonds. Also, anyone can answer it if they have like a standout bond that they made on set.
Yes. I love the young people who are smarter than I was at their age. They inspire me. It's a incredibly sacred thing to learn from people who are younger than you. And they both cats, Catherine and Catherine, challenged me in different ways to look at my own preconceived notions of what I thought I had to do and who I thought I had to be, because they both have such separate flavors of joy that I learned a lot from. So I would say they were both teachers of mine that I am so grateful to have learned from.
I started at the same time as Catherine Newton on the first episode, and she's like a decade younger or more. I mean, God knows how much younger she is. But we were both newbies at the same time on the show, and we hung out together. And because of that, I've always felt we were much kind of, like peers. Even though she's younger, like I admire so much what she's done since then. And yeah, I agree with Kim. There's something about the younger people on set where they have a sense of more what's decent or not okay, and you're just like, oh, please don't poke me in the eye with a makeup brush. And they're like, no, we're not doing that. Right? I don't know if other people find that with younger people who are working with nowadays, so I totally agree with Kim. It's wonderful to work with young people and learn and take a new perspective. And you seem to be quite young. Yeah.
Oh, I'm 17, so I'm just short.
Yeah, I think we all actually, when Kat was on the show, we used to all get together and like live tweet the show, and it was really sweet. And I remember we used to come to conventions, and Kat's mom would text, like, "Can you look out for her? She's here alone this weekend." And so she's fine. she's doing great. But also, I think it is nice to see we do form strong bonds. I mean, none of us, you guys work together, but everybody else, we pretty much only know each other because of the show, but not really working on the show, and that goes for all of us. So it's always such a blessing to like form bonds with people that you work with.
Yeah, I met Lisa in the car park. I still remember your first day. And have you all seen the teaser of Lisa singing Ode? It was so beautiful, and I saw this and I was like, oh my God! And you love Supernatural anyway, and she's like, oh my God! And it's been this show's so wonderful for those kind of experiences, getting to meet all these amazing women, especially become friends on the road, on the tour.
And you're the kind of friend you want to meet like at high school, when you're just like, I'm sitting by myself, and you're like, come sit with me. You're like, oh, okay. I don't know anybody. It's the sweetest thing ever.
We're all like that. Well, Elena was like that to me when I did my first convention, and she and I ended up chasing each other around the room with a glass of wine, seeing who could not spill it and also run faster. Her legs are longer, but I am nimble. And then me and Kim for the first time, and Brianna and Sam. Oh,
Her legs are long, but I am nimble. And that needs to be someone's autobiography.
And yeah, these conventions are just so amazing because of all the friendships that we get to sustain. And you know what, Sam and I'll get together and we'll sort the entire world out for dinner. Fix it up, fix everything. And I'm so grateful to you guys. Sorry.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi, my name is Michelle. I have a question for all of you guys. I was wondering if you could have added a scene to Supernatural, either for your character or not, what would you have liked to have added?
Sex scene.
An orgy. I would have been really like. I answered this yesterday because I just realized yesterday I didn't work with any women on the show.
Elena, I was just sitting here going, I've worked with everyone except you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be cool to have a scene of all of us together. Yeah. I don't know, we have like a council meeting or something, but yeah, that would be fun. Yeah.
I wish we had been able to shoot the fight scene between Jody and Mary. Like, all you do is you show up and Mary's like tied up and Jody's banged up and boom. I think that would have been a fucking kick-ass scene to shoot and we would have had so much fun.
Was it scripted and you didn't get to it, or just
No, it was not scripted.
It was always a post-flight.
They had me knock on the door and I'm like, hey. And the next thing you see us cut to, literally, I'm tied up in a chair, black and blue, bleeding. She's like, ice on her head.
That is such a cop-out, man. We
I think so too.
Yeah. We want to see you down.
Also, I think women fight differently than men. That's what I loved so much about Rob Hader. He was so invested in how the character fights as opposed to just making a cool looking fight. And women are much more devious. We are much more willing to bite and scratch and pull hair and grab the pot of boiling water, whereas men are like, I punch you in the face. It's got to be between these two knuckles. And I think it would be really fucking cool to see two women fighting for their lives. I think
Jody did win.
Jody did win, yeah.
Rob Hader did do that the first, so season, I don't think he came on till 13. And anyway, the first day he was there, I had a fight scene in the AU with some AU hunter dude. And the season before, we'd had a much more traditional fight guy who would be like punch, punch, uppercut, knee the thing, and you elbow him. It was very typical boxing or whatever, which in reality, a woman fighting a man in just straight boxing probably isn't going to always be a very lethal match. And he literally was like, okay, you're going to go up. And I was like, what was the choreography? Like a dancer. Okay, you're gonna go up. You're gonna go down, jump out, and look at him. Throw down. I'm like, okay. And it was right. He's like you go full feral animal.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's what would happen. That's what would happen. And it changed everything. And made all kinds of funny faces. I still lost, but then. Devil saved me. So anyway, yes, back to that fight. That
There was a scene that we didn't get to film because of COVID, because of lockdown, where Rubina finds out that Dean has died, and I would have liked to have been able to shoot that, to have gone to be in hell again and just been there. That was just scuppered because of COVID. And I would like to have done a few more episodes, just in general, just to see how Rowena would have run hell and how good she would have been at it. So that gets, there's still hope. There's still hope.
Did Death and Rowena ever have a scene?
We
did.
So we met and we had this whole day filming together with Nina Corrado. So
were you still a Reaper or were you the Death?
At
Okay.
that point. Yeah.
It's a total mess.
It was a fun one to do.
I thought the humidity, I'm not going to try and blow dry this. Maybe that was a mistake.
No. It was just one that was. It was distracting me.
It was too nimble.
It was too nimble.
Well, Lisa and I had a lovely day working together, which is very, very rare for two female characters, as you're saying. I would love to have shot Charlie and Rowena's road trip. I would love to have shot.
I remember, well, the first day Kim showed up on set when I was there, I literally dragged her set chair over and I just stood in front of it, like, with it next to mine. And
She sent me a picture of our chairs together. I was like, I'll see you in a second.
and then I got to shoot with Brianna, and we were adversaries in our scene, but it was still amazing. And then Ruth and I tried so hard to have a moment in our scene.
We were in a scene together where there was lots of other people, but we kept maintaining eye contact and a lot of intentionality between us. And we thought, Phil Sagricia's going to see this, and he's going to cut to us, and it's like we were not, it was like we never saw each other. But we were in a scene together.
We knew.
Jodie hugs Mary the first time she meets her, and that was pure Kim. Jodie is not a squeaky hugger. Kim is.
Right. And Mary is not a hugger, but Sam is. And Sam had to pretend as Mary that she didn't know what to do with it. She was like, it was perfect.
Am I the only one who didn't get to work with anybody?
Yeah.
I think just Mark. Yeah.
Next time.
Is there anything that you wish Death had shot? What would you like to be great with the other guy?
I would have loved to have shot the scene, like in my head, Billy was always right next to Death. Every time we just couldn't see Billy. I would have loved to have shot a scene with Death as the Reaper that was his right hand man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
Like the doctors. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, so my question is also for everyone. If you could switch powers or skills or strengths with another character, who would it be, like, within you guys?
I'm keeping mine.
Maybe some donuts.
Have any powers? Except badassery.
I need more context. Do you mean if Kim could play a different role, or if Jodie could be a different character, or if Jodie could still be Jodie, but have the capacity and aptitudes of somebody else, or if I've got their entire attitude and belief in relationship with other people? I need context.
Honestly, it's however you want to interpret it.
No!
Whose powers do you want, essentially, off of the group?
I haven't slept a lot and I'm autistic. Imagine living in here. You think it's difficult for you to watch? I have to hear it all the time. I can't answer your question because I don't understand it. What I think, never mind, Rowena.
I think if you're asking the question, what do we admire, what other attributes do we admire from the other characters that we'd like to have more of in ourselves, I would like an element from all of those ladies. I would like a little soupçon of your badassery and your humanity and your legs and your humor and donuts.
Yeah, and I also think it's a tricky question, as Kim has so gently pointed out. That it's also, there's challenges that come with great power comes great responsibility, I suppose. And so I don't fully understand all of the characters' powers the way everybody knows their own character. There's a little fear involved with, like, of course I would want to be, you know, the Queen of Hell or Death, but I also like, I don't know, sounds scary and hard. So I don't actually know, but to Ruth's point, they're all incredibly strong characters that these actresses portrayed so impeccably that we are all on the stage together 7,000 years later. And that speaks to not only the writing, but also the acting and the devotion to digging through those characters.
I think casting, we talked about this in the last panel, UTK, who cast us all so well. I can't imagine anyone else doing it.
Who cast it in LA?
UTK cast it in LA.
It was, somebody different in Vancouver.
I'd like to have them take their answers instead of mine, so please let mine be stand on the record.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, I have this written down, so otherwise I'll forget it. So if you could be doing a job behind the scene on set, what would it be? And in this scenario, you have the skill set to do that job if you don't already.
Thank you for the context. Thank you, you've met me. All right. I honestly would like to be sound department. I know, you didn't think I was going to say that, did you? I think I would be a good writer, but I wouldn't love it. I would love to be sound department because here's the thing you don't realize, is that actors are almost always mic'd.
Always.
You hear everything. You hear.
Do y'all hold your mic?
You want to unplug it if you're going to have a juicy conversation. I learned that the hard way.
You hear the poops. You hear the poops.
Oh my God, I want to hear everything and just know I know. I don't need to do anything with that information. I would just like to know. I would like to know if my suspicions about people are right. I would like to know if my suspicions about people are wrong. And I'll tell you, on a set, there is nobody more even keel than the boom operator and the sound. They're the most, they are so zen.
Because they're listening.
No, can I tell you why? No, can I tell you why? Sadly, because they turn off the instant they're allowed to turn off because they don't want to listen to it.
I know, but also, that's also what I want to do. I want to be able to shut people up and not listen. If I would love that power.
I have two answers. I would love to be hair and makeup because it's the first people usually that you spend time with in the day, and they either will fill you in if you come in the afternoon. They'll fill you in on how the day is going, or they kind of will set you will set the dynamic together. They can usually clock like where you're at if you're like, I'm not chatting today, or I'm busy learning my sides, or what it is, or they can be like, well, here's how last night went. It's a nice way to start the day if they're, generous, loving people, which most of them are. And then I forgot my other answer, so I'll come back to it.
I would like to be crafty.
Oh, good one.
If y'all don't know, craft service is where we get all snacks. And there's a crafty person, and it's usually the first person on set I make friends with. And by default, like inevitably, if you ever hear over the radio, like, where's Elena? Where's Elena? She's in the crafty truck. I don't know why. They make cookies. My kids have all like grown up on sets over the years, and like usually like they'll get special favors, like Crafty will make them cookies, and I have pictures of my kids and like sitting on the counter in the Crafty truck, like flipping cookies. So it's my favorite place, and it's totally removed from what we do. It's like out there is like the art studio, and then in here is like the warm oven where we're making soup and cookies. Yeah, and everybody loves Crafty.
I remember my answer. I was going to say casting, because you had mentioned it, and I was like, I don't know if anybody's ever sat in as a reader for a casting director, but it's fascinating, and I would love to be a casting director that goes, oh my God, like having that, switch go on, going, we found the person for this role, because I can imagine it's very stressful trying to find the perfect person for a role, but also being that person that has an opportunity to change an actor's life. It doesn't happen very often.
Sorry to jump on that. I've interned in because at one point I thought casting would be something I'd want to do, and I interned in the casting office, and it is such a fascinating. I've always thought back when we used to go in the room, because we only have our experience. But then when you watch 27 people come in, and they're all great, like they don't get in the room unless they're good, but only one or two of them is like right for the job, and you see that in there. And then also, if you're ever in a producing position, you understand like casting, they're really good at their job. And so you could be racking your brain being like, oh, could this actor, are they bankable, are they this, are they that? And I'm like, bring on casting. It's what they're good at. They read actors all day. and they know, oh, this person would be great for that, and they've got this bankability, and they're available, and you know, it's an amazing skill set.
No, those are all really great answers. I'm going to keep it moving. You guys are doing great. You guys are doing great.
I'm toggling between two very different things. I want to be Robin Props. I don't want to be typical Props. I want to be Robin Props, who somehow was like also like our line reader and our best buddy, and also was not stressed out about the props. If I was actually Props, I'd be like, where did you put it? Don't touch it. So I would be very good at it, but
She was literally the most relaxed person on the entire set at all times.
And she does everything, but she like grew up on sets. And by the way, my daughter's on a show and Robin's the props master. So I text Robin, I'm like, do you get to work with Hannah? She's like, yeah, and she gave her a Louis Vuitton bag. Hannah was like, she gave me a special, like, for her character.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, for her character. Because Props does purses and stuff. And she's like, I have a special bag for you. And Hannah was like, I think I got special treatment.
What was the other one?
well, the other one's producer. I actually quite like that. I think directing eventually, but I think I'm more. When I'm teaching like a ballet class or something, if there's one unhappy student, I just worry about that one student. I think if I'm a director and I feel like one person's unhappy emotionally, I'm like concerned. That takes my attention. I think as a producer, you can step back a bit more and you can see.
And fire them.
Fire them. And but just see how the cookie gets made. I'm kind of, that's why I'm interested in that. And I don't really know how it works, but I would like to learn.
I think my first answer was special effects makeup. Because it's like art, right? Like you're painting, I mean, on our show it was all blood and cuts and injuries. But there's other stuff too, on Star Trek, like prosthetics and it's painting, it's art.
Sculpting.
Yeah, sculpting is cool, but I think I would also like to be building sets. I'd like to build the rooms. Yeah, I think that would be like, I have a vision. It's a motel.
Sam, she has designed her house and it's insane. You'd be amazing.
The cool thing about like set design though too, what like a lot of people don't understand is like the intricacies of they will take one set and it's multiple sets and it's basically like a puzzle. They can flip the wall around and like move a staircase and all of a sudden one set becomes a different set. So it's a really cool like economic way to tell stories when we're confined to like a stage, for example. And there's an amazing like science and art to it.
Women are really good at those kind of home economics, aren't they? The women are like the visuals, but they're also the economics. Oh, you know, if making things turn around and like fit and like more women should be.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know if I've ever worked with a female set designer. So yeah, but yeah, it's amazing. It's a really cool thing when you see sort of the blueprints because if you think about it, like sets are usually like $500,000 to make. So if you ever notice when you're watching a TV show, the first season of a TV show is mostly shot on location. The second season, because they have to build the sets into the budget. So every season they add another set. But I was on the last 2 seasons of Riverdale. We never went outside, and every corner of the studio was a set. And it makes it easier as an actor because you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go home at 7 p.m. But because you have no traffic delays, no weather delays, no night shoots. But yeah, so if you notice, you'll watch a show, especially if they shoot in Canada, they'll be shooting, you know, the spring seasons outside and then the rest of it on the stages, just with weather, yeah. But yeah, sets are very expensive, very intricate, and it's a really interesting art.
It's amazing how real they feel when you're in them as well. Like there's no electricity, there's no water, there's none of that stuff. It's just empty walls and
Yeah, you can't lean on the wall.
No, don't lean on the walls. I remember there was a scene where Mary's in a basement and she realizes there's a ghost upstairs, so she has to run up the stairs, and I kept trying to run up the stairs. And Jensen literally was like, "You're not in a basement." And I couldn't get it out of my head that I didn't really have to run up the stairs. Like I couldn't, because you make this world real, and it looks real, and there's like 6 little fake steps, and you run up them, and you're like, "Phew." But that's what the good set designers do. They make you believe that you're in this environment, yeah, it's cool. There was no basement. Thank you. Is that over here? It's over here.
Hi. Hi, you all look amazing today. I was just wondering what is everybody, you, not your character's, favorite food right now?
Today?
Yes.
Watermelon salad.
With mint?
Yes, with feta.
And mint?
I did. And mint. Yeah. It's like my crack right now.
I'm gonna go to the opposite end. Here's the thing. Years ago, I gave up on Baskin Robbins. I was like, hey, you're dead to me unless I need pralines and cream. Right now, Baskin Robbins has a summer flavor that's like beach or summer at the beach or something, and it's fucking blue, and it looks like a nuclear fallout has happened to it.
Does it make your mouth blue?
No.
Okay.
No, and it makes all of me happy. So go try the blue ice cream because they stopped selling it at the end of the summer, but it's salted vanilla with little flecks of, it's like a beach theme. So it's blue salted vanilla with like stripes of graham cracker crust and flecks of little vanilla. I'm gonna stop talking.
It's very good, I've had it. It's terrifying because it is insanely blue. But it doesn't, you think it's going to taste like bubblegum ice cream, because it's like salted caramel or something. No, not like a popsicle.
Because it's the ocean. So it's the ocean and sand and the flecks, and then they've got little caramel-filled chocolate turtle.
I think you can relate to this in Canada, having just been to Europe.
Brilliant.
Thank you. That's it.
He's doing ice cream.
It's really good. It's so tasty.
I was going to say, European chocolate. I just had a brownie from Pret, it was great. I just had Harbour shortcake from Nero's, it was great. Like, you can't get bad, you can't, but it's really much more rare to get bad chocolate. And obviously in Canada you have a lot of Cadbury's and everything. So that is a food group. It's just always my favorite food group.
I have three favorites that I've had almost my entire life. Twizzlers, muffins, and spaghetti. Honestly, almost my entire life, those have been my three favorite treats, snacks, meals. But my daughter and I started making something recently that she has now been like, this is the thing that I make in the family. It's not a meal, but she'll like mash up raspberries, and then she'll put Greek yogurt in, protein powder, chia seeds, and then she'll spread it out on parchment paper and freeze it with popsicle sticks, and then she'll dip it in melted dark chocolate. That's very good. It's a nice little treat. We probably make it like once a week, but it's the thing that she makes for the family. Yes, it's very cute. Right, and healthy.
I like a burger. It's like, you can't, yeah, I love a burger. I'm like, you can't really mess it up. And it's like just protein and it's easy. And like, I don't like anything on it. You know, I'm not like, oh, and anything and bacon and that. It's like a little mustard, a little bit of toasted bun.
That's what I have for lunch. Look what you've done.
I had a burger.
Thank you. Love it. I'm hungry. Red meat's a superfood.
I could go for a Philly steak right now.
Steak.
I'm craving sushi all the time right now for some reason. But I also discovered, I'm not usually a big dessert person, but I accidentally discovered Rice Krispie treats that have Fruit Loops in them.
Oh, I was gonna say Fruity Pebbles. Yes.
Fruit Loops?
I want to top of my mouth just thinking about it.
You what?
Hurts the top of my mouth just thinking about it.
They had them at a convention I was at, and I just, they made me angry. So I immediately went home and made them. And we put, here's the key, extra marshmallows. Yeah, I've never made them again because everyone in my house got mad at me. Yeah, but they're, I don't know what makes them, it's, put a couple Fruity Pebbles in with the Rice Krispies. You'll thank it and me both.
You know what I've been wanting since I was here, and I just need to go get it? A Nanaimo bar.
Yes.
We talked about this yesterday.
My
Yes,
mom makes
very
really good
Canadian.
Nanaimo bars. Canadian. And I wanted one the other day, and I went to the grocery store when I got here, and they had them, but they only had like a big tray. And I was like, I don't need, what's in them? They're like a, delish. I'll get some.
It's like chocolate coconut base with yellow buttercream and then chocolate on top. And apparently there's like this new trend, like crumble cookie in the States is making an enamel bar cookie, but they have all these influencers who are like, I'm trying the new Nanima Namanu crumble cookie. And they can't pronounce it. They don't know. We gotta teach them. They're Americans. They're listening to some enamel bars.
What we do.
Spread the good word, friends.
Hi.
Hi.
We're all
Do
very
you like the enamel bars?
I have tried that. I know.
The what?
The fucking bar. I haven't tried it,
The hell?
but it sounds fishy.
Are you speaking English right now? What are you? I don't even know what we're talking about.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it fast, and you're gonna say it. Enamel bar.
Have you guys had this enamel bar? It's amazing. Oh my god, this is the best enamel bar that I've ever had.
It reminds me of one time we were at the bar. Do you remember this, Rob? And Ruth ordered a drink. We were like, what? And she ordered it again. We're like, what? And she's like, it's a kitty. I'm like, what? She's like, it's a kitty. I was like, oh, a daiquiri.
Ah.
What was it?
I said daiquiri.
No, that's how you pronounce it.
That's what she's always saying. She's like, oh, you're hearing? Because like I'm always like, what?
It's you.
Oh, you.
You see what I'm up against? You see what I'm up against? When we first met, we had to speak on FaceTime because we didn't understand each other.
My daughter had to go over to her house and tell her Alexa what to do because it didn't understand her.
Ruth, I have a question. When Rob makes you a daiquiri, does he use the free food method?
You people is that wrong right in?
Yeah, nasty! Ladies and gentlemen, Brianna Buckmaster, Elena Huff, and Ruth Connolly.